time to now move on. Look, I'm really hoping that this work, I don't know your mask, but I can clearly see your work, and you looking like you might be worth. So holler me later on, and you can get whatever you deserve. You know it's all on me. Whatever you want, just call on me. I'm one way, and we can do this shit forever on some lifetime shit. First, we started off with some nighttime shit. Never like me. But let me put you on. You got everything I need. Shit. Come and get what you want. I put you on a couple things. I can put you in this joint, and now you ain't gotta leave. You ain't gotta go. You ain't gotta leave. You can stay a while. We ain't gotta sleep. We can lay around. I can do whatever to you. I'm alive. I'll do whatever you say yes to. I'm just trying to bless you. Maybe later undress you. Ain't trying to stress you. Now I'm trying to release you. I'm trying to let you know I'm right here where your peace at. Yeah, now you want to give me your piece of that. I'll do whatever you wish. Shout it, believe that. Now what you let the niggas do? They ain't let you know you was beautiful. Trying to keep
What's good, bro?
What's up, G?
What's going on, man?
Chilling, bro. How you?
What's going on, bro? I'm
Now,
good,
can you
man.
hear
How
me?
about yourself? Oh, yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I think it's like a little delay though.
Okay. Yeah, man. What's going on? How's everything going? How's the family?
No, everybody good, bro. Just got home. I had to go pick my wife up from work, but everything good.
Yeah, man. I had to go in. I went in on my day off today. So I just
Oh
been chilling.
no.
Oh, yeah, man. I went in for a couple of hours today and met up with the wife. She ready to she opening up her own mortgage broking company. So, you know, that's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Whole lot of work. So my next move is to get my LO license, her loan officer license, and just work for her,
That's
work
what's,
for myself.
yeah,
That's the
definitely.
next
That's
move.
what's up.
It's the next move. So yeah, man. We got 5 minutes, but we can start. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Sure, let's do it.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, let me introduce this man right here, man. This man, he been making a move, man. He been on the scene for quite some time. Uh, Local artist out of North Carolina. Um, Promise to God. Uh, you have been doing your thing, bro. You really been doing your thing, man.
Absolutely.
Um, you know, his intro is in the comment section. You know, uh, let's get it popping. Go ahead, and introduce yourself, Drew.
Oh, you called me by my government. Yeah, I promise, man. Promise to God. Charlotte, North Carolina, music artist. I guess you could say. I do a little bit of everything, but I love rapping. So that's what we here to talk about today.
Oh yeah, man. Let's talk about that new album, man. Teddy P. Teddy P. What
Yes,
made you? What
sir.
made you want to? What made you want to do the R&B thing, bro? Like I know you can rap. Like I
Yeah,
mean, that in the beginning too, bro. It's a classic.
appreciate it.
Just straight. Like you can play that from front to back.
Yeah,
There's not a lot of albums you can play from front to back, especially a lot of new artists. People
right.
that say they quote unquote can rap.
Yeah,
You can skip some of that shit. But bro, that when you drop that, I was like, okay, yeah, he doing his thing. But this R&B album, Teddy P.
yeah.
Um, I had a chance to listen to it, bro. I've been knocking it all week, along with a lot of other stuff I've been listening to, bro. I put that in my R&B list
That's what's up.
because that's what it is, yo. And you talk about uh switching lanes, yo. Just you switch like completely, and everybody can't make that jump, yo. Everybody can't do
Yeah,
that. A lot of people can't do that at all, man. So Yeah, man. Tell me a little bit about what the process of this R&B
Well,
album.
the reason why I made it, the main reason was um I wanted to give my wife something.
Okay.
Cause she listened to all my hard shit, you know what I'm saying? And I know
Yeah.
she support me because she loved me, but I wanted to give her something that she could like enjoy all the time. So that's why I created that. And also I wanted to kind of prove a point that you can't box me in, you know what I'm saying? Like I can make whatever I want to make, whatever mood I'm in, I can make that kind of music. So I wanted to tap into, that side of me and put that out there to, everybody know I can come hard. Everybody know I can talk my shit, but you know what I'm saying? I wanted to be able to show a different side of myself when it comes to music. So that's where it came from.
Okay. So how long you been rapping though? How long you been rapping?
Uh I've been rapping, like recording, maybe 10 years now.
Damn.
But I want to say like I've been taking it serious like the last three. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So you got shit in the stash, yo. I know you
Oh,
got
I
shit in the
I
stash.
I got a lot going on, bro.
Bro, I
Yeah.
know you got shit in the stash, yo. That's what's up, man. That's what's up because
Yeah.
I I mean to dedicate it to your wife, and I
Mm,
seen that you dedicated this album to your wife. That is tight, yo. Because like I said, everybody can't understand what you say, yo. Like as an artist, you're an artist
mm,
to me personally. Because like I said, man, you get these rappers who just rap, and then they try to jump in that R&B lane, or they try to make something for the women, and it don't make the same feel, or it don't have that same
yeah.
impact as it would, them rapping on the track. And
Mm.
that this Teddy P album, bro, is it for
Yeah,
real,
I
for real.
think
Like,
what most people mess up is they don't stay true to themselves. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like I can make a love song, but I'm not gonna make some shit that I don't do nothing. I don't say like I ain't gonna do it like that. I'm gonna give it to you how I am. I am who I am, so I'm gonna put it
yeah,
out that way versus trying to go somewhere else with it that I ain't comfortable with. So that's why it sound how I do. Like it's a rap album, but you can play it. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah, yeah,
that's why I say it's like real. It's like real nigga love music because that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like I
yeah,
tell the story from like you know me and the stuff I came from. So it's like I
yeah,
try to put that into the music, into like more of an intimate. It's like a vulnerable type thing. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Because like
yeah.
real dudes have real love situations, but a lot of them don't know how to put it into
Gotta
words.
put
You
it
know what I'm
exactly,
saying?
exactly. And that's one thing about being an artist, man. I always say, man, being an artist, you got to be vulnerable. You got to be able to tap into some other shit,
Yeah, 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 for real.
because and be able to interpret it to the people who enjoy your music, because I
Hmm.
think that's what people gravitate to when you
Right.
when you talk about music. For me, I know music is very therapeutic for me, bro. Like
Mm.
when it comes to rap, when it comes to R&B, I'm an R&B fanatic. That
Yeah.
rap, you got to be saying something for me to listen to you if you rapping. But R&B, bro, that just takes you to a whole different place, and it gives you that lethargic feel. When you listen to
Hmm.
some R&B music, um, like I was listening to Hitmaker and Eric Bellinger, bro, and he did a
Hmm.
track. Hitmaker did a track. He brought back the seduction, uh, fucking instrumental, and I was
Hmm.
like, nigga, that what, man? That's like '05
Yeah.
when us dropped that track. So it's just like I said, man. That feel, that lethargic feel that you get from when you listen to music is
Hmm.
very authentic to some people. And like you said, you stay true to yourself,
Yeah.
which is very important, especially
Hmm.
to people who rock with your music, because if you wasn't true to yourself, bro, this Teddy P EP that you dropped, I don't think people would have felt it the way they do. And you
Yeah, but
see it,
even
you see
even
it.
with that, bro, like it would have never came out. If it wasn't me, it
Yeah,
would have never came out. You know what I'm saying? Because
yeah,
that's one thing about me. Like I can't make nothing that I don't feel. I can't
yeah.
make nothing that I haven't experienced, and I can't make something that I don't feel. I like if I don't like the music, I'm not putting it out. You know what I'm saying? It could be dope, but if I don't feel it, or if
Hmm.
I know it don't match what I normally come with, it's not coming out. Because
Okay.
I can't not be who I am. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, I feel you, bro.
it's hard for me to like come up with something that's not authentic. You know what I'm
I
saying?
feel you. I feel you. I feel you. Let's talk about NBA 2K
Oh, let's do it.
20,
That's
bro.
a crazy story, bro.
How did that happen? Yo, I applaud you, bro. Like that.
So
I don't know. I don't know anybody. You know, I've had friends that submitted music for
yeah,
NBA 2K21, bro. But to get that
yeah. I
and
don't know. Like
for the next
they
gen, like
yeah.
that is how did that happen?
So funny thing is, I'm with this distribution company, UnitedMasters, and they have different things that you can submit your music to, and
Mm-hmm.
actually submitted. I submitted Run It Up for just to play on ESPN. Period. And
Mm.
what happened was they hit me back and told me that it was in consideration for being on ESPN, but I didn't hear anything else back from it after a while. So I would say like a month or two later, I got an email from them saying that they went on and sent it over to NBA 2K and they accepted it. So I mean, I guess I got the luck of the draw.
That's
I know the
that is
song dope. You know what I'm
crazy.
saying?
The
It's
song
not
is,
like the
bro. That
song
song is,
is not good.
yeah, yeah. It's
Like
good.
when I first made the song, I felt like it was gonna be something special. You know what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
it just so happened that it went where it did. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like playing or nothing. It's just they picked it. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
They sent it to NBA 2K for me. I didn't have
Mm.
I didn't ask
You
them
didn't
to
have
do
to do
nothing.
it.
They did it for me, so
Hmm.
it
I mean,
worked.
apparently they heard something to just
Yeah.
send it because if you look at that soundtrack, you know they got their own little thing on United
Hmm.
Masters does with all their artists that submit to them, and for you to be
Right.
one, I know a couple of artists who are under United Masters, you know, and
Hmm.
bro, to get that out of all games, like that's crazy.
Yeah. It was like it's a blessing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So I
Cause you know how
I
many
was
people,
just
you
as
know how many people
surprised
play
as
2K.
anybody else.
Well, everybody,
Exactly.
their
And
mama
that's
play
one thing I was
2K.
I got a
I'm playing it
homeboy
right
who
now.
I got a homeboy whose song made it on 2K the past 2 years, I believe. And
Hmm.
he just he was telling me like how the streams change like instantly. It's like an overnight thing, and it's a worldwide game. Like there's people in Hong Kong that's listening to my song. You know what I'm saying?
Yep,
Just off of playing a basketball game, so a
yep.
video
And
game.
hmm
So
yeah,
yeah,
man. That's
it's great.
what's up, yo. So, so, what made you? All right, let me say this. Who inspired you to rap? Who inspired you?
Uh,
What was you listening to growing up?
bro, I'm old, so my older brother had me listening to all kind of shit, but I grew up on Wu Tang and Outkast, and you know what I'm saying, Ice Cube, of course, Hove. Um, but I mean, I never wanted to rap. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
My situation with rap is kind of unique, I guess, because my best friend was rapping and
mm,
he got caught up in a little situation. So, you know, he had all his studio equipment, and I'm like, well, bro, what we gonna do with the studio equipment? He was like, well, take it and make use of it. So that's what I did.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying?
mm,
And I'm making beats, but I'm in the studio with rappers every day. And one night I was just like, yo, just let me see what's up with it. You know what I'm saying? Like we was having
mm-hmm,
a good time at the studio. And then my homeboy was like, bro, just get in the booth and see what you can do. So, I mean, that's how it started off, just like one night, just playing around. And I enjoyed the feeling so much. Only thing I didn't like at the time was my voice. I ain't like hearing
mm,
myself. But
yeah.
as far as like what I was doing with it and how I was flowing with it, I appreciated it. So, I didn't want to just leave it at that. I went home and I listened to music to try to figure out how to write different things and say something that hadn't been said before. And once, I
Yeah.
spent 2 days to write one verse, but then when I recorded that next verse, it was serious, and they was like, "Yo,
Mm-hmm.
you might want to do this for real." So,
For real.
that's how it happened.
Okay. So you say you was making beats
Yeah,
before
yeah.
anything.
Mm-hmm.
So how
Yep.
long were you making beats?
I started making beats before I started rapping, only like 6 months, and then I
Mm.
quit. I just completely quit, and then because I was rapping, I just like beats was a hobby, but then when I got into rapping, I dropped making beats
Drop
because I
beats.
like rapping so much. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? But then I stopped rapping for maybe 2 years, and I made beats like every day for 2 years. You know what I'm
Wow.
saying? And then once that slowed down, I was like, "Fuck,
Mm-hmm.
it, I'm rapping
Let me
again."
get back in
And
the booth. Mm-hmm.
I ain't made a beat in I probably ain't made a beat in about 3 years.
I
Yeah.
mean, but it's something natural, right? For you.
Yeah,
If
yeah. I
you
mean, it ain't nothing to.
if you decided to say, you know what, I'm just cook up something. Let me produce and let me rap on my own beats.
Yeah. Okay. So in the
Like a
beginning
Royce, like
too.
a Royce.
Yeah. So in the beginning too, that's my third project that I released, but it's like the first one where I released it on streaming platform. So,
Okay.
but the two before that, I produced. Like most of them.
Mm,
Yeah. So I used to rap on my own beats, but I found people who made beats better than me, so I quit.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So where do you outsource your beats from when you talk about when you going through the process of picking a
Mhm.
beat, what is your process of picking a beat?
It's just the mood I'm in. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? Whatever vibe I'm in, because uh, for Teddy P, I was listening to a lot of like Janae Aiko and Summer Walker and stuff like that, and just trying to find a vibe. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like it put me in that mood. So I went to that and started. That's how I found the first. Oh, I think it's the first one. The intro is "You the One." That's how I found that one because I was
mm-hmm,
in that mood. But me, I'm real like I love samples, I love horns, shit like
mm-hmm.
that, like classic music. So
Yeah.
that's a lot of stuff that I look for. You know what I'm saying? That I look for in a beat. Like
Yeah.
it's cliche to say because all rappers say it, like they know if a beat is something they're gonna use within the first 10 seconds. So I mean, like that's just what it is. If it fit the mood that I'm in, then I'm gonna
Yeah.
pick it regardless. And
Okay.
I know it's like I know I'm not one of them. I'm not an artist that'll make. I don't make like 20 songs and then pick the best five. I make whatever song you hear me, whatever song you hear on a project. I picked that song and I made that song. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
it was 9 songs on in the beginning too.
Mm-hmm.
I made 9 songs. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
Teddy P, I
yeah.
made 4 songs. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
wasn't doing no more, no less. It's just it is what it is, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. So what's your process for in the beginning too? What was your process through that whole journey? Because I watched that whole
Mm-hmm.
journey. You know, because when you first announced that you were dropping the album, I was like, okay, yeah, this is something to hear. And then when you dropped it, that first track,
Mm,
so I think the first track I heard was Ricky Bobby. What was the
yeah.
process of making that, bro? Because that I'd tell anybody, bro, like that one right there is what that beat selection,
Mm,
the cadence of the song, your lyrical content
mm.
for that song, bro, is what did it for me. Like I'm like, all right, dude, this dude is nothing to play with. Like for real, for real.
So
You my homeboy,
funny
but I was
thing,
like, bro, like, yeah, this is it.
yeah. So funny thing about Ricky Bobby is, I actually like the first song I made for in the beginning too was Run It Up. So
Hmm.
um with Ricky Bobby, it was that's like right around the time the baby was really taking off. And he was really upbeat and what I'm saying, having fun with it.
Hmm.
So it's weird because I was like, well, damn, like if he popping off some shit like that, like I don't normally make music like that, but let me see if
Hmm.
I can make something, something turn up, you know what I'm saying? Something out of the ordinary for myself. And as soon as I heard it, I just knew what it was. But I had wrote Ricky Bobby to like a slow a beat that sound nothing like it. But when I rapped to it, when I put those words on that beat, I was like, yeah, this the one. I knew it was the one as soon as I was done with it. So
Mm.
yeah, I
So,
the
so
ba-
what's
the baby inspired Ricky Bobby,
okay? Another
honestly.
North Carolina rapper.
Yeah,
um. So growing up, and you grew up in Charlotte, North Carolina, correct?
yeah, born and raised.
Born and raised. Um. So you said your brother inspired what Hove and your homeboy you was with was rapping. Then you
Yeah,
decide to rap. What around what time was that? What year?
that was 2010.
Yo, that's
Yeah, so I
damn.
like I started in 2010. I didn't really. I mean, I put out projects. I put out one in 2012 and another one in 2014. But I really feel like I didn't get real with it until like 2017.
Mm.
You know what I'm
So your
saying? Because
so your process.
I felt like I took the production. The production helped me build up a name for myself in the city. Like people knew I could rap, but then when I started making beats, I started like really tapping in with more well-known artists around the city
Hmm.
and built a relationship with them. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? And it's easier to get in the room with a rapper if you got something that to provide them. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like
facts,
most rappers
facts.
don't want to rap with another rapper. They don't want to be it's like a competition type thing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
But it's like if
yeah.
I make a
I hear
beat,
that
I
a
don't
lot.
yeah, it's like I don't you don't need if I give you a beat, then it's like I'm providing a service for you. So you're more reluctant to working with me off of that. So
Hmm.
I use that to build relationships with certain artists. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? And then once
Hmm.
I built those relationships, I let them like some of them knew I rapped before, but some of them didn't. So it's like, yo, I rap too, and that's how I was able to build, like a name for myself around here, just working with artists that already had a name. And that's why I say like 2017 is when it clicked for me.
Yeah, I noticed like on your Spotify, um, I noticed your stream count. I look at
Hmm.
streams, I look at all that, bro. And yours when you dropped in the beginning too, your stream count just I mean it shot through the roof.
Hmm.
And each I was looking each week it was going up. Tell me what did Run It Up do? Because what was the challenge? Wasn't it a running up challenge also?
Well, it's some. I mean, there was plenty other run it up challenge, but there was one that I did on my own.
Yes, 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 yes.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
So what I did, like I had my homeboy had somebody she came up with a dance for it. Her and her homegirls
Mm-hmm.
came up with a dance, and I was like, well, since this is the like first it was just she made the dance, and we was just I was thankful for that, but
Yeah.
I was like, well, shit, I need to do something else to get people
Yeah.
to listen to the music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we
Yeah.
created a challenge where you find a dance and do the dance or whatever, and after I think a week and a half, we picked the winner, gave him $200. So I mean, but that was another way to get people to listen to the music.
Okay. Okay. Um. So left lane. Is that a if that
Hmm.
is that where you record? It's a studio, correct?
Well, Left
Left
Lane
Lane
is the
Studios
group.
is
So
a group.
Left Lane is me and two of my homeboys who
Okay.
like I didn't start rapping with them, but we came
Mm-hmm.
together first
Okay.
as first as just to produce. Well, no, we were all rapping at that time. We were all rappers
Mm-hmm.
and producers at that time, and so we then ended up. They still produce. So you see, D
Mm-hmm.
Chiz did it, and
Yep.
Hood Jose, like that's Left Lane. Promise Hood and Chiz is Left Lane. So they are the producers. I'm the
Mm-hmm.
rapper, and we opened up a studio under that name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Um. So Teddy P. The how did the collaborations happen? Because I noticed that you did collab with some people
Mm-hmm.
on some of these tracks. How
Mm-hmm.
did that come about? Was them artists that you knew already, or was them just people that hey, you plugged in was like hey, I need you on this, I need you on that.
Yeah.
How did that process?
So the first one, on the first song, "You the One" is featuring my homeboy Chiz, that's in Left Lane. I was just talking about,
Mm-hmm.
and I mean, we was in the studio. I had the song done, but he kept saying that he felt like something was missing. So I just told him
Mm-hmm.
to go in there and do whatever. So like, he doesn't have a verse, but he does the backgrounds on the hook.
Mm-hmm.
Um, on Late Night is featuring my homegirl Lillian Blanche, and she is I work with her. She is on Run It Up Part Two. She does the background vocals
Mm-hmm.
on Run It Up. And on Young Rich Love, which is the last song on the project, is featuring D Blake. He was on In the Beginning too, also. So I already knew these people. I don't really go too
Okay.
far out and try to, link up with new people unless it's beneficial for both of us. So, I try to do everything with people that I'm, what I'm saying, people that I really
Mm-hmm.
rock with.
Yeah. So how did you record everything out of Left Lane Studios with this album?
Yeah, so for the most part, I mean, our studio is within a studio. So it's
Okay.
in the building that has three different rooms.
Okay.
And we got one of the rooms, but the main room is Titan ENT Studios. My homeboy James Blackman, he is, people know him. Like he's a big deal around here. So he did two songs and then Chiz engineered the other two songs. So it's all in the same family, but two different rooms.
Okay. So my favorite track. How did you come up with "Spend the Night"? So that was, if I'm not mistaken, that was the first uh, single that you put out, correct?
Yeah, I mean, I put it out early just to test the waters, but I mean,
Okay.
so I guess you could call it the single. Yeah. With Spend a Night, man, that was like I was trying to figure out. Well, when I heard the beat, the funny thing, I heard the beat and I wrote. My writing process is funny as hell. So I wrote the last four bars of the second verse. That was the first
Mhm.
thing that I wrote. Like when I wrote it, I knew it had to be what ended the verse. So um I wrote it and I was like, okay, well, I'm talking about spending the night, but I didn't want to, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to flip it. So I just turned it into like a me meeting somebody and getting to know them,
Mm-hmm.
and then by the end of the night, you know what I'm saying, spend the night. So I
Mm-hmm.
try to tell a story on
Mm-hmm.
it. Yeah.
So, are you more of a storyteller in a sense, or do you have concepts?
I mean, I try to have concepts, bro. I just rap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever feel good at the time. You know what I'm saying? I
I
can't
feel
say
you.
I tell stories. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Yeah.
try to let people know what's going on. I try to make it make sense, but I
Yeah.
can't say I'm
Yeah.
a storyteller.
Yeah. I feel you on that. I feel you on that. Man. So I see that your sons were in the studio. Man, that was hilarious, yo. When you posted that was funny. That was funny. So what is one thing that you uh about your music that you want to accomplish in the next 5 years? What do you see yourself?
Uh, Comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like
Comfortable? Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying to be the next superstar. I don't make music for fans. I don't make music for, like the money aspect. That'd be nice, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna come eventually,
Mm-hmm.
but I just want to stay myself and you know what I'm saying? Like just
Yeah.
be more comfortable with stepping outside you know what I'm saying? Stepping outside the
Yeah.
box and
Yeah.
making like I can't make something I made 5 years ago today because it wouldn't feel right. I'm in a whole different space than I was back then. So I just want to progress. I just want to continue to progress with the music. And I mean, wherever it take me, it take me. I can't really, I would, of course, everybody want to be rich, you know what I'm saying? But I just want to be
Mm-hmm.
comfortable with myself and where I am at that moment.
I feel you on that, bro. I feel
Yeah.
you on that because one thing about music is it you realize what type of music you got um,
Mm,
when you grow with the time. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
so you got somebody who you know. I mean, I know now, bro. It's a shitload of music out here now that
Mm,
you can miss a lot. You get what I'm saying? Like, I listen to every Friday something new come out, and I'm always checking. All right, what new came out? Like today, Jim Jones dropped
yeah, that's
his little
fire.
tape he got, bro. I mean that,
That's
yeah.
fire.
He say he said he got something coming out. He gonna drop about 5 tapes this
Yeah,
year.
I heard that. He said he's trying to drop five before the year over. I'm kind of on the same thing. I got one more ready right now, and I
You
think
gotta, it's like you gotta flood it,
yeah,
yo, because it's so much music dropping like in the last 5 6 years because of these streaming platforms, bro. It's so
mm,
easy. You ain't gotta sit out there and sell anything. All you gotta do is just
yeah,
upload it to the streaming platforms, and they do the work itself. All it is word of mouth. Once people start to listen, then you see the you see the numbers,
yeah. I mean,
and
but you
nowadays
still
music is
gotta
about numbers.
put the work in though. You
Oh
know what I'm
yeah, yeah,
saying?
definitely, definitely.
You still gotta do the marketing and the branding. That's some shit I'm learning every day. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
You gotta put yourself in a position to get people to wanna tune
Want to
in
listen.
and listen.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Mm-hmm.
no matter how many songs I put on the streaming platform, if they don't buy into me as an
Yeah,
individual, they'll never buy into
yeah.
me as an artist.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. And that's why a lot of these artists, yeah, they got a machine behind it, but
Hmm.
you know, um, I'm looking at CMG with what Gotti doing right now, bro, and what he doing with money bags, um, and freaking Black Youngster and
Hmm.
artists he got, bro, they moving, they just moving pieces, yo, and
Yeah.
the music that they drop, Moneybag has been hot all year.
Yeah. He
He's
kind
been
of.
hot all year.
I don't really think I don't album wise. it ain't really off. I like it, but
Yeah,
as far as singles go, like he
singles.
ain't missed. He ain't missed
You
yet.
ain't missed a beat, yo.
Yeah,
And that's just like the baby. Like baby can hop on anything right now,
yeah,
and it's going up. Who else? It's another artist that is like that. And these artists, and you see him Megan Thee Stallion,
yeah.
and it's like, all right, it's the machine. It's what she signed with Rock Nation, the baby
Hmm.
who he signed with, and it's all about the label mates. When you got
Right.
all them label mates, and you can say, hey, I need you on this, I need you on that. It's like, all right, where you want me? You get what I'm
Hmm.
saying? So, when it comes to this music stuff, man, it's just to see all the albums that drop and it's like, bro, I remember albums coming out every Friday, but not like this. Like it's like a deadline. Like music just getting stuffed in the I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I mean,
select
but
what I want to
another
listen
thing
to.
is like it's so easy now for music to come
Mm-hmm.
out. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like all I got to do is make. I could make a song today and submit it to have it come out next Friday. It's that simple. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, I mean, the only thing is there's a slight process where they review it to make sure that you are licensed to use it, or like nobody else use
Mm,
it. I mean, it's that
mm.
simple. I mean, and then you got stuff like SoundCloud and shit like that. Like you don't even need a middleman. You just do it yourself.
Yo, when my cousin, cause my cousin rap, yo, and when he told me he records on his phone, I said, "What? You recorded
Yeah.
this on your phone?" I said, and it came out, and it came out like, I mean, he make his beats on his phone, he
Hmm.
put his raps on his phone, and then he just submitted. And I'm like, bro, is that easy now? I remember when you have to go into a studio. First, you need a
Yeah,
studio
but
time.
honestly, like no knock on your cousin, but he still need to do it the right way. You know what I'm saying? Like you still
Yeah,
need to go to the studio
yeah.
because one thing I like about going, like I got a studio in my house. I could make a song every day if I wanted to, but I
Hmm.
still rather go
Go
to the
to it.
studio.
It's the
You know what I'm
vibe,
saying?
yo.
I rather it's the vibe. That's what it's all about. You know what I'm
The
saying? I
vibe.
go in,
Hmm.
I make music based off the mood I'm
Hmm.
in while I'm in the studio.
Yeah. And I'm gonna have to come down there to get studio, bro, and sit in the session because
Yeah, come through.
it's
I'm
it's
in
it's
there. I
it's.
mean, it's my studio, but I got my select days where it's like we
Hmm.
got 2-3 days out the week. That's
Hmm.
strictly for us.
Yeah,
So I'm in there all night long.
I'm gonna have to come sit in the session, yo, because man, I tell people all the time, like, I mean, I got so much shit in my head that right now I'm going through the process of learning how to implement. I got some on my laptop that I'm just messing with. I know you said you like horns, bro. I horns, pianos. I listen to music. I listen to that much
Hmm.
music every day, and I was telling my wife, like, man, I listen, and she like, man, you listen to music every day. I'm like, yes, every day. R&B, rap. It's the melodies. It's the I do. People do they voice placement when you
Hmm.
make a beat. It's all that stuff, yo, that I can tap into because I've been listening and I took music in college. So it's just something I always wanted to do. I ain't never had the time. I ain't never found the time. But now that I'm actually working days and I come home and I have the time to do it. That's why I said I want to come in and sit in one of your sessions and just look and scope and see, like,
Hmm.
all right, this is something, 'cause I got a homeboy back home in Cali, Marcus, grew up with my homeboy, bro. He got every damn thing, everything that you see in the studio, he got in his place, and he sits on live sometimes, bro. He just be going through the process of making a beat, taking this, taking that,
Hmm.
putting this in here, putting this in here. I think one of the things that I was actually listening to Duckworth, uh, Kendrick, on the Damn album, bro, and that transition that he went that
Hmm.
beat went through when he was telling that
Yeah.
story, bro. That's crazy to me. I was like, bro, how the hell you get this and then you transition into this beat and that beat, and it goes perfect together. And him rapping, you gotta, the cadence he was rapping at and all that stuff, just tie into the story that he was telling, bro. And that beat
Yeah,
understand that.
I think Ninth Wonder did that beat. I just recently he had I believe it was him. He went through like the process of making that beat. So if you got ever get time, just go check that out. Like it's dope.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out because that was crazy. That whole
Yeah,
process, that beat. I thought that was something because I had to go back, man, and listen to Kendrick because I'm like, all right, bro, Kendrick hasn't dropped the album since 2017, and
right.
they doing some things. I got homeboys that is tied to that camp in a sense back home, and I'm always asking, bro, what is going on? What are y'all doing? What's going on? Because the music, and he probably don't have to drop another album. To me personally,
No, he
you
don't.
know, but just it's just as a fan, I would love to hear what else. And I know the process. You live your life, and that's what I love about artists that don't drop every year because there's a
Mm,
process with them, and you know that when they do say something, they saying something.
that's a fact.
Yeah. So, man, I appreciate you coming on, bro. Like
I
this right
appreciate you
here,
for
I've
having
been,
me.
I've been, I had to make some time, man, with with getting you on because you are one of my favorite artists. I can tell you that as a friend, as a partner,
Thank you.
for real, because something to say, and you're authentic with your music, and I appreciate that. There's a lot of people out here trying to rap.
Appreciate.
Everybody can't rap. Everybody
No,
ain't
no,
got
no,
nothing
no,
to
no,
say.
no.
They always talking about the same shit.
Anybody can rap. It's just everybody can't. Everybody ain't at the point to where it's art. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can make a rap
Facts.
song, but
Yeah,
everybody can't
and
be
that's
an
what I
artist.
and that's what I mean by it, bro. Like it when you're an artist and you perfect your craft, you
Mm,
always perfecting your craft. There's no days off.
right.
And that's what I mean by you get people that you think their music, the same music, the same bop, the same this, the same. You know what? I can't listen to this shit. I can't.
Yeah.
So that's just what it is. But man, I appreciate you coming on, bro. I know you. It's Friday night. I know you probably got things you got to do. Um, you know, I'm gonna get with you, and you just let me know when the session, and I'm gonna come down because I need to you definitely sit in, bro. But I appreciate you
All right.
coming
Let's
on,
do
bro.
it.
You
Thank
enjoy the
you.
rest of your night, man.
All right. You too.
Out. All right, man. It's Promise to God, aka Teddy P. Um, this dude, I really feel like, put the city on his back in a sense of music wise and what he's doing and what he's getting ready to do. Yeah, Chilling Krillin podcast. I'm out.